A dramatic day here at the White House. Senior Trump administration officials said to be considering their options in dealing with North Korea in response to that provocation. This is very interesting, in particular when you consider the administration has long talked about what it might do should North Korea finally be able to reach U.S. soil. And of course, now they're looking for a true response to the latest missile provocation from Pyongyang. It was a historic first for the Rouge regime. For a little more than a half an hour, an intercontinental ballistic missile fired from North Korea blasted across the Asian sky before coming down in the Sea of Japan. A 568-mile-long journey that could go much farther in shaping future U.S. policy in the region. That launch, tracked by NORAD and U.S. Pacific Command, took to the sky at approximately 2:40 p.m. Hawaii time, July 3rd, and initially was deemed not to pose a threat to North America. But further analysis suggests that with a possible range of some 4,000 miles, a similar launch could potentially strike Alaska. Also, for the first time, the North used a mobile launcher, making it much more difficult for the U.S. to track and disrupt future tests.
This is probably the toughest national security issue we face today. Negotiation is always an option, but I've seen no signs that they're willing to come to the table. I mean, just look at what they did to Otto Warmbier. I mean, this is a regime that is not acting in a way that would lead to diplomacy.
Reaction from the commander-in-chief initially coming by way of Twitter, with the president writing, "North Korea has just launched another missile. Does this guy have anything better to do with his life?" Hard to believe that South Korea and Japan will put up with this much longer. Perhaps China will put a heavy move on North Korea and end this nonsense once and for all. The tweets, just the latest iteration of the president's threadbare tolerance of Kim Jong-un's dangerous chicanery, which poses not only a severe threat to U.S. interests abroad, but now, apparently, even here on the homeland.
The era of strategic patience with the North Korean regime has failed. Many years, and it's failed. And frankly, that patience is over.
Despite a robust emphasis, the president's reliance on China to quell the North's nuclear ambition has produced precious little.
I do like President Xi. I wish we would have a little more help with respect to North Korea from China, but that doesn't seem to be working out.
But that hasn't stopped Beijing and even Moscow from working to de-escalate tensions between Washington and Pyongyang. The respective foreign ministries issued a joint statement today saying that Russia and China will work in close coordination to advance a solution to the complex problem of the Korean Peninsula in every possible way. This, as a majority of Americans surveyed in our latest Fox News poll believe President Trump hasn't been tough enough on North Korea. 56% in that survey right there. By the way, this also into Fox News, Brett. U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley has requested an emergency meeting at the UN to discuss the ongoing situation with North Korea. Sources telling us tonight that that meeting will likely take place sometime Wednesday afternoon. Brett?
Kevin Corke live on the North Lawn. Kevin, thank you.